The divine feminine energy is an immensely creative energy. So if you as a woman are feeling immensely disconnected, you feel like your journey is stagnant, you feel like you're not progressing forward in the way that you want to, then it's probably a sign that you need creativity in your life. Not only that, but a creative means to heal. As women, we are the ultimate symbol of creation. We are natural creators and we have a natural desire to want to create things, to express ourselves, to nurture things. So why would we not apply the same energy to our healing, to our spiritual and self-growth journeys, to ourselves when we're trying to push through a point that feels stagnant? My journey really began to change when I started to view my healing in a creative way. I began to work with archetypes as a means to creatively get to know myself. For example, the mother, the maiden, and the crone. These are just 3 archetypes that represent a woman's spiritual journey. The maiden is our youth. The mother is our creative and visionary self. And the crone is our oldest, most wisest self. I began to identify with each of these archetypes, and when I felt like I embodied them in the present moment. I gave them each light aspects, positive qualities, and each of them shadow aspects, negative qualities. And the more I began to personify these archetypes, personify these different versions of myself, the more I learned how I could embody them and work with them as a means to get out of a point of stagnancy. When I began working with my clients with these archetypes, and I saw how much it also changed their view of creativity and how it transformed their lives as well, I began to deeply understand why it's so important for women to embody creativity in every aspect of their lives. A lot of women don't view themselves as creative. I think we have a tendency to associate that with these mass productions of artistry. But creativity can also be a way of living, a way of life. It's in the way that you personify or you visualize your healing. It's in the way that you create small little sacred moments throughout your day. But the more that we can work with creativity as women, the more deeply we can heal. If you're ready to take on your healing in a new creative way, I invite you to work with me one-on-one in my Sacred Woman Guided sessions, where we will work with the different archetypes in a woman's spiritual journey, identify how they specifically relate to you, and give you a clear guide on how you can work with them to transform and navigate your journey moving forward.